From today, I am going to start a new playlist of my channel. Actually, this new playlist will contain lectures on waves and oscillations. You know, the topic waves and oscillation is a most important topic of physics, particularly for the students of undergraduate level in physics. Uh, in a specific way, we can see that in most of the universities of India, this chapter waves and oscillations are taught in BSc second semester. Uh, Under the new education policy in Bihar, the semester system in BSc level has been applied, and this chapter waves and oscillation has been introduced for the course of MJC physics and MIC physics both. But apart from this academic classes, this chapter is equally important for the students preparing for different competitive examinations taking physics as a subject. If you are preparing for the examination like IIT JEE or NEET for medical entrance test, or you are trying to prepare for the examination like IIT JAM for the admission in different IITs in MSc course, this chapter is very important for those examinations, because when questions are asked from this chapter, students easily solve it if they have a concrete knowledge of it. Okay, so this is a very important topic, and at the same time you can see this chapter is equally important for the students preparing for the examination like UPSC, CSE, taking physics as an optional subject. So there were a huge demand of my viewers that I should start a playlist of waves and oscillations. So this playlist is equally important for the junior students of physics and also for the senior students of physics. Although most of the playlists of my channel are meant for the higher physics, but this playlist is meant not only for higher physics but also for lower physics, and particularly the students from +2 level to the postgraduate level. Okay, so this will be a very interesting, very important playlist of my channel. Okay, actually in this first lecture on waves and oscillation, I am just going to introduce you to the chapter of waves and oscillations. What we are going to do in this playlist, I will just introduce you. But before that, definitely there will be a question in your mind that why we study waves and oscillations. What is the need of the study of waves and oscillations? Or in other words, you can say why the study of waves and oscillations is very important for a student of physics and for physicists. Why it is so important. So in this introduction, I will also introduce you regarding this importance of the study of waves and oscillations, and then I will suggest you some of the important textbook for your sound preparation for this topic, and what will be our pattern for the study of waves and oscillation, I will also introduce you in this lecture. Okay, actually I have mentioned it here. You can see in essence the study of waves and oscillations provides a foundational framework of understanding the physical world from the smallest particles to the vast expanse of cosmos It serves as a cornerstone of modern physics and engineering. In fact, when you talk about vibration and waves, then the subject covers the whole universe. Actually, our universe is full of vibrations and oscillations and waves. In fact, when you talk about what we study in physics, you know, in physics we study only matter and energy. And in present context, this matter and energy are not different, but they are simply the different state of same thing. Matter is simply called the condensed state or concentrated state of energy. Okay. So in this universe, there is nothing, there is only matter and energy, or you can say simply matter or simply energy. And when you say energy, that means waves. Okay. And if you are talking about matter, you know, in case of matter, there are commonly two types of motion. One is translational motion and another is vibratory motion. And this universe is filled with, completely filled with vibratory motion, from atomic level to the most massive level of bodies. Okay? When you study quantum mechanics, you know, we study the atomic spectra, molecular spectra, where we talk about the vibrational spectra. And so where in those chapters we study the vibration on atomic scale, on microscopic scale. On the other hand, you can study the vibrational motion or the oscillatory motion or the periodic motion of the heavenly bodies or celestial bodies. So it is said that the study of waves and oscillations are not limited to a certain level, but it is extended in all respects. It covers the study of whole universe. Okay, so this study is most important for a student of physics and for the physicists or scientists. Actually, the study of oscillations and wave is fundamental in physics, as it encompasses a wide range of phenomena, from the simple harmonic motion of a pendulum to a complex behavior of electromagnetic waves. Here actually we are going to see some key aspects and importance of the study of oscillations and waves in physics. So, what are the key aspects which reflect the importance of a study of waves and oscillation? I have actually summarized it in some important points. First one, you can say that the study of waves and oscillation is very important in understanding the natural phenomena. The study of waves and oscillation is a most important tool, or this is a most important thing for understanding the natural phenomena. In fact, for understanding the natural phenomena, waves and oscillation ubiquitous in nature, occurring in systems ranging from mechanical vibrations to electromagnetic radiation. By studying them, physicists can better understand natural phenomena like sound, light, and seismic waves. Okay? Another important fact why we study waves and oscillation, you can say this is modeling of physical systems. When you say modeling of physical system, what does it mean? In fact, modeling of physical systems, in case of modeling of physical systems, you can say many physical systems can be described and analyzed using oscillatory and wave models. Actually, this includes mechanical systems like springs, pendulums, as well as electric circuits and quantum mechanical system. So, if you have to model the mechanical system like a spring mass system or simple pendulum or compound pendulum or torsional pendulum, or you want to model the electric circuit, particularly the LC oscillation or LCR circuit, and quantum mechanical system like the diatomic molecule vibration or the triatomic molecule vibration. Definitely, you can use the concept of waves and oscillation. So I have marked here the important systems for which we can use the idea of waves and oscillation to model it. Okay. The next aspect which actually uh, explains the necessity of the study of waves and oscillation, you can say it is predictive powers. Predictive powers. Okay. Actually, the mathematical models used to describe oscillations and waves allow physicists to make predictions about the behavior of the system. This predictive power is essential for engineering applications such as designing bridges, uh, electronic circuit, MRI machine, and designing bridges, electronic circuits, communication systems. Okay. So, in predictive powers, this a study of this waves and oscillation plays a very important role. Now, actually, this study of waves and oscillation has also technological applications. Okay. When you say technological applications, you can see the study of oscillations and waves underpins many technological innovations. For example, you can say understanding the wave behavior is crucial for developing technologies like MRI machines, lasers, telecommunication systems. So, in fact, these are the important technical applications of the study of waves and oscillations. Okay. Now, this idea of waves and oscillation finds the very important plays a very important role in a study of quantum mechanics. When you will study quantum mechanics, when you have not a study but you have definitely studied quantum mechanics, then you have seen that in quantum mechanics particles can exhibit wave-like behavior. Okay. And this wave-like behavior of particles are described by wave functions. Actually, understanding the wave nature of particle is essential for grasping concepts like wave-particle duality and quantum interference. Okay. So, the study of waves and oscillation plays a vital role in the study of quantum mechanics. Okay. Finally, I am talking about why this study of oscillation and waves is very important in the study of astrophysics and cosmology. Okay, astrophysics and cosmology. Actually, waves plays a very crucial role in the study of universe. In fact, astrophysicists use wave phenomena to investigate celestial objects, study the cosmic microwave background radiation, and explore the nature of gravitational waves. You know, gravitational waves was predicted by Einstein, and for the study of this gravitational waves, the idea of waves and oscillation is indispensable. Okay. So, these were some of the important key facts why we need the study of waves and oscillation. Okay. Now, as I have told you earlier, that this playlist is very important for the students of different levels of different classes and preparing for different type of examinations. So here I have mentioned for whom this course is meant for. As you can see, this course will be very important, very helpful for the students preparing for examination like UPSC, CSC, taking physics as an optional subject. At the same time, if you are preparing for the competitive exam like IIT JEE for the taking the admission in different IITs of India, this course will be very helpful to you because you will see that the course content will completely cover the syllabus of IIT JEE 2. And apart from that, if you are a medical aspirant, if your aim is to become a doctor by taking admission in different medical colleges, you have to pass a competitive examination called NEET, and this course will be very helpful to you. Okay. Several students of India, after doing his MSc, appears in the examination like UGC CSR for his doctorate degree, and this course will be also useful for those students. Okay. Now, if you have already done UGC CSR examination, you have completed, and you are eligible to become a college teacher, a lecturer, or assistant professor, then you have to face an interview. And interview, you are asked some of the questions. This lecture series will be very important for preparing for the interview of the assistant lecturer. Okay. Now, particularly in India, there are teachers for the +2 level school in particularly Kendriya Vidyalaya or central schools, where we call the teacher PGT, postgraduate teacher. And for postgraduate teacher or +2 teacher, particularly in Bihar, now in present time there are so many vacancies for PGT in +2 schools. And in +2 schools, for getting the job in +2 schools, you have to face a competitive examination. And you can see the question of previous year of those examinations. You will see that such questions can be easily solved when you will complete this playlist. So this playlist is going to very helpful for the students or for the candidates who are preparing for the examination of +2 teacher, particularly in Bihar. Okay. Now, as I have told you that in most of the universities of India, this topic is taught in undergraduate physics classes, and at present in Bihar, in all universities of Bihar, in second semester of BSc, this chapter has been introduced in the syllabus. So for the students of BSc second semester of all universities of Bihar, this playlist will be very useful, very helpful, and this will cover his complete course. And apart from his complete course, this will contain something more, because this playlist is not meant only for the BSc second semester, but for the students who are preparing for different competitive examinations. So I have mentioned some of the type of students who get benefit from this playlist. But apart from this, if you are a physicist, if you are a researcher, you can also go through these videos, and you will get benefit, because this will give you a sound and a firm base for understanding the concept of waves and oscillation, which is needed for in your research work. Okay. Now, what top chapters will be contained in this playlist? I have actually written here all those chapters on which I will provide the several videos in this playlist. The first chapter which I will deal is simple harmonic motion. You know, this simple harmonic motion is a very important concept. This is used in different chapters of physics. If you are studying electrostatics, if you are studying magnetostatics, even if you are studying the classical mechanics, always you need the concept of simple harmonic motion. So the basic idea of waves and oscillation lies in this very chapter, simple harmonic motion. So you will get a large number of videos on this simple harmonic motion, explaining all the aspects, all the concepts of simple harmonic motion in this playlist. And the second chapter, which on which I will provide videos, that is superposition of harmonic oscillations. Okay, you know, superposition principle is a very important principle of physics, and this is a very simple idea. If you know two simple harmonic vibrations of same frequencies or different frequencies, and you have to superpose those, actually the resultant vibration will be also simple harmonic, but only when the two vibrations are actually are governed actually by the linear differential equation. Okay. So this superposition principle will be discussed in detail, and its different applications will be dealt by different videos in this chapter. The third chapter will be regarding the damped harmonic oscillation. You know, when you say simple harmonic motion, that means free oscillation. But in practice, normally vibrations are not free, but when you talk about a mechanical system vibrating in a medium, the medium exerts resistive force, and in that condition the amplitude of vibration does not remain constant, and we simply say that the vibration is damped. So that damped vibration will be discussed in very detail by a large number of videos in this third chapter. The fourth chapter of the playlist will be regarding forced oscillation and resonance. This is a very important idea, and we will study the resonances not only in case of mechanical system but also in case of electrical system or electric circuit. Okay. The fifth chapter is most important, where we will talk about coupled oscillations in terms of the normal modes of oscillations and normal coordinates. This will be a very, this is just an advanced idea of waves and oscillation, and this is very useful for the students of higher physics level. Okay. After that, in sixth chapter, we will talk about and we will provide videos on wave motion. In fact, up to fifth chapter, we have talked about and we will provide videos on oscillations or vibrations, and after this, from the topic number 6, we will provide videos on waves. Actually, when you say waves, then you know waves may be mechanical wave or mechanical wave and non-mechanical wave. Particularly in case of non-mechanical wave, we study in physics particularly electromagnetic waves. But I have already provided videos on electromagnetic wave in my playlist, Electromagnetic Theory and Classical Electrodynamics. So actually in this playlist, when you talk about wave motion, you will get videos on mechanical waves. We will talk about the sound wave, we will talk about the waves traveling on a stressed string. So this playlist will not contain non-mechanical waves, but this will contain videos on mechanical waves. Particularly, the sound wave, the study of sound wave is indispensable for the +2 level students and also for the BSc semester 2 student. So after discussing the general concept of wave motion, most of the video will be related to sound wave. Okay, and after this sixth chapter on wave motion, we will study the superposition of waves. In case of superposition, we will talk about reflection of wave, we will talk about the bits, we will talk about the standing wave. These things will be discussed in very detail by the by means of different videos. Okay, and in 8th chapter we will talk about Fourier analysis. This is a very important, very precious, very mathematical concept. Actually, for analyzing a complex wave, Fourier has given a mathematical technique which is called Fourier theorem. So in this chapter we will learn about what is Fourier theorem, what is Fourier series, and how we can use this Fourier theorem to analyze a complex wave and also to synthesize a complex wave. Okay? And in 9th chapter, we will provide video on vibration of strings and membranes. This is also a very important chapter. When you say string, that means a membrane of one-dimensional, and when you say membrane, that means two-dimensional objects. Okay. In 10th chapter, we will provide video on a very important phenomenon which is called the Doppler effect. You know, Doppler effect takes place both in mechanical and non-mechanical wave. Actually, in this chapter or in this playlist, we will provide videos on the Doppler effect in mechanical wave, because I have already provided this videos on Doppler effect in case of electromagnetic wave in the playlist of my channel named Special Theory of Relativity. So if your aim is to watch the videos on Doppler effect in case of light wave or electromagnetic wave, you can see such videos in my playlist Special Relativity. But in this playlist, I will provide videos on Doppler effect in case of mechanical waves. But there will be a video also what are the main differences between Doppler effect in mechanical wave and non-mechanical wave, that is electromagnetic wave. We will provide a video. Okay. Now in 11th chapter, our videos will be on a very important subject, acoustics of buildings. This subject is included in the syllabus of different level students, and so this will be very useful for you. Now, finally, in the 4th chapter, our videos will be related to modulations, group waves and pulses. This is actually a very important concept which ideas are also used when you study quantum mechanics, where we talk about the wave packet or wave groups, and this idea will be very useful there. When you study actually the communication system in electronics, you need a process called modulations. So this chapter will provide a strong base to you for the study of communication system, for the study of quantum mechanics. Okay. So in this way, you can see I have divided this whole concept in 12 chapters, and on all these 12 chapters, I will provide a large number of videos. Okay. Now, definitely you have a query that when you will watch my videos, what will be your reference books, what will be the recommended book which will help you to understand the ideas. So I have mentioned here some of the important books which are very useful for the study of waves and oscillations. I will suggest you don't study all the books. You can study one or two books, that will be sufficient. But I have provided a list of more than two books here. And you can see the first book which I have mentioned here is the physics of waves and oscillations by N.K. Bajaj. Actually, this is a very important book or very useful book, or in fact if you consult this book you will see that this is a very detailed book on this subject, and every aspect has been discussed in very detail from a very lower level to a very higher level. So I will suggest you must consult this book by N.K. Bajaj named The Physics of Waves and Oscillations. I appreciate this book very much. Okay. The second book you can see is Waves and Oscillations by R.N. Chaudhary. Actually, this book has been written in some another way. Here, the theories are not dealt in very detail, but there is a summary, and all theories are discussed in via the numerical problems. So this book is very helpful for all those students which are preparing for competitive examinations. In university examination, you have to write answers of theoretical question. For that purpose, this book is not very useful. But if you are preparing for the examination like IIT JAM or IIT JEE and other competitive examination, this book will prove itself very useful to you. Okay. Now, the third book, which is a very elementary book, but this is very useful for beginners. If you have not a very strong foundation of mathematics, but you want to learn the concept of waves and oscillations, you can consult this book. This book is named Oscillations and Waves by P.S. Hemney and C.L. Arora. Okay, this has been published by S. Chan. The fourth one is Waves and Oscillation by B.S. Agarwal. This is also a very good book. You may consult this, and I hope you will enjoy this book when you will read it. Okay. The fifth one is Waves and Oscillation by Dongre and Bhattacharya. This is equally important and equally good book. Okay. The sixth number I have mentioned the book The Physics of Vibration and Waves by H.J. Jain, and this is H.J. Payne, and this is also a very useful book or very very informative book, you can say. The seventh one is A Textbook of Sound by D.R. Khanna and R.S. Beth. And finally, if you want to study a book written by some foreign writer, which is very useful for you, you can consult Theory of Vibration by W.T. Thompson. Okay, so these are the suggested book for you, and as I have told you, there is no need to study all books, but you may consult one or two books and study the books, solve all the numerical problems. You will get a complete idea after after viewing my videos. Okay. Now how the videos will be presented. You can see if you will watch my videos of any playlist, you can see there is a basic difference in my videos and other videos on same subject available on the YouTube. There is a basic difference. As you can see, in most of the videos of other people, you will find that the complete derivation of any theoretical aspect is not discussed. Only results are discussed in very short. So the beginners has a great problem from those videos, because if particularly if you are preparing for academic examinations, like you are doing your MSc or you are doing your BSc, you have to derive the results, you have to discuss the theory in detail. But most of the videos available on YouTube, you see that the complete derivations are not given in the videos. So I have planned for those students which have uh, a problem of writing their answers in their examinations. So for helping those students, I provide the complete derivation, complete detection of the complete theory. Okay. So like all other videos, in this playlist you will also find the complete theory with complete derivation and discussions. And apart from that, as our aim in this playlist is to give benefit to the students preparing for the different competitive examinations, so I will also provide the solution of the important numerical problems which may be subjective, which may be objective. Okay? So this will be a complete course on waves and oscillation, which will meant for the students of any level preparing for any type of examinations, either their academic examinations or competitive examinations. Okay. So when you will watch my videos on this playlist, you will see that there will be a complete discussion, complete theory, complete numerical problems, complete objective problems, complete short answer type questions. Everything you will get in this playlist. Okay. So I hope definitely you will watch the videos on this, and definitely you will get benefit. Thank you very much.